Imagine a garden bursting with colorful flowers, all grown from cuttings you've nurtured yourself. This dream can easily become reality. Growing flowering plants from stem cuttings is a simple and rewarding way to expand your garden. It's like sharing a piece of your garden's beauty with friends and family. So, roll up your sleeves and let's turn you into a propagation pro. Stem cuttings are simply pieces of a plant's stem. These cuttings can be taken from a variety of plants, including herbs, shrubs, and even some trees. The process is straightforward, making it a popular method for plant propagation among both novice and experienced gardeners. When given the right conditions, these cuttings can develop roots. This usually involves placing the cutting in water or moist soil, where it can absorb the necessary nutrients and moisture to start the rooting process. The environment plays a crucial role in this stage, as factors like temperature, humidity, and light can significantly impact root development. Once the roots have developed, the cutting can be planted in soil and grow into a whole new plant. This transition from water to soil is a critical step, as the young roots need to adapt to their new environment. Proper care during this phase ensures that the new plant establishes itself successfully. Think of it as a mini version of the parent plant, ready to establish its own roots and flourish. This new plant will have the same genetic makeup as the parent, making it an exact clone. This is particularly useful for preserving the characteristics of a favorite plant, or for mass-producing plants with desirable traits. This method works because plants have an incredible ability to regenerate. They can heal and grow new tissues, which is why a simple cutting can turn into a thriving plant. By taking a cutting, you're essentially encouraging the plant to focus its energy on root development, kickstarting the growth of a brand new plant. This redirection of energy is vital, as it ensures that the cutting prioritizes root growth over other functions, like leaf or flower production. The principles behind stem cuttings are rooted in plant biology and horticulture. Understanding these principles can help you become a more effective gardener, capable of propagating a wide range of plants. Before we begin, let's gather our essential gardening tools. Having the right tools on hand can make all the difference in your gardening experience, ensuring that each task is done efficiently and effectively. Don't worry, you won't need anything fancy. Here's what you'll need: sharp pruning shears or a clean, sharp knife. This ensures a clean cut, which is crucial for the plant's health. Clean cuts help prevent disease and promote quicker healing, allowing your plants to thrive. Make sure your tools are always clean and sharp to get the best results. Small pots or seed trays. These will serve as cozy homes for your cuttings while they develop roots. Seed trays are particularly useful for starting multiple plants at once, giving each seedling its own space to grow without competition. Small pots are great for individual plants, providing ample room for root expansion. Well-draining potting mix. This provides the perfect environment for root development. A good potting mix ensures that your plants get the right balance of air and moisture, which is essential for healthy root growth. Look for a mix that contains perlite or vermiculite to improve drainage. Water, essential for keeping the cutting hydrated. Water is the lifeblood of your plants, helping to transport nutrients and maintain cell structure. Make sure to water your cuttings regularly, but be careful not to overwater, as this can lead to root rot. Rooting hormone, which is optional, but can help speed up the rooting process. Rooting hormone can be a great aid in encouraging root development, especially for more challenging plants. It contains growth hormones that stimulate root cells to divide and grow, giving your cuttings a head start. Being prepared with the right tools not only makes the process easier, but also increases your chances of success. Choosing the right stem cutting is crucial for success. Look for healthy, non-flowering stems that are still flexible but not too soft. Ideally, the stem should be about 4 to 6 inches long, with several sets of leaves. This provides enough surface area for photosynthesis and root development. Remember, a healthy cutting is more likely to root successfully. Once you've selected your stem, it's time to prepare it for planting. Choosing the right stem is crucial for successful propagation. Look for a healthy, vigorous stem that is free from disease or pests. The stem should be green and firm, not woody or too soft. Ideally, it should have several leaf nodes, as these are the points where new roots will form. Make a clean cut just below a leaf node. This is important because the leaf node is a key area for root development. Use sharp, sterilized scissors or pruning shears to ensure a clean cut, which helps prevent infection and promotes healthy growth. The leaf node is where the leaves emerge from the stem and is where new roots will develop. This is a natural point of growth for the plant, and by cutting just below it, you are encouraging the plant to produce new roots from this node. Remove the lower leaves, leaving 2 to 3 leaves at the top. This step is essential because it reduces the amount of water the cutting loses through transpiration. By keeping a few leaves at the top, you ensure that the cutting can still photosynthesize and produce energy for root growth. This reduces water loss and encourages root growth. When the cutting has fewer leaves, it can focus its energy on developing a strong root system rather than maintaining a large number of leaves. If using rooting hormone, dip the cut end into the hormone powder. Rooting hormone can significantly increase the chances of successful rooting, especially for plants that are more difficult to propagate. It contains growth hormones that stimulate root development. This can help stimulate root development. While not always necessary, using rooting hormone can give your cutting a better start, particularly if you're working with a plant species that is known to be challenging to propagate. By following these steps, you're creating the ideal conditions for your cutting to thrive. Proper preparation is key to successful plant propagation. Ensure that the cutting is placed in a suitable growing medium, such as a mix of perlite and peat moss, which provides good drainage and aeration. Keep the soil moist but not waterlogged, and place the cutting in a warm, bright location out of direct sunlight. With patience and care, your cutting will develop roots and grow into a healthy new plant. Now comes the exciting part: planting. Fill your pots or seed trays with the well-draining potting mix. Make a small hole in the center of the mix with your finger or a pencil. Gently insert the bottom inch or two of the stem cutting into the hole, ensuring the cut end is covered with the mix. Water the cutting well, being careful not to dislodge it. Place your potted cuttings in a warm, bright location, but out of direct sunlight. Direct sunlight can scorch the delicate leaves. Keep the potting mix consistently moist, but not waterlogged. You can cover the pot with a clear plastic bag to create a mini greenhouse effect, which helps retain moisture. Check on your cuttings regularly and be patient. It may take several weeks for roots to develop. Even experienced gardeners make mistakes. Here are some common pitfalls to avoid. Overwatering. This can lead to root rot. Only water when the soil feels dry to the touch. Using blunt tools, this can crush the stem, hindering root development. Always use sharp, clean tools. Choosing unhealthy cuttings? Select stems that are free of pests and diseases. By being mindful of these common errors, you can increase your chances of success. Congratulations! You've embarked on the rewarding journey of propagating plants from stem cuttings. With a little care and attention, those tiny cuttings will soon flourish into beautiful, blooming plants, bringing joy and color to your home and garden. Remember, practice makes perfect. Each cutting is a learning experience.